The last video I talked in, there was a bit of a problem with the sound. Mainly the background noise was a bit of a pain in the arse. Well, because I care so much about you people, I decided to try again and make a shortened version in higher quality. The only problem now is that the volume sometimes flickers in and out. I hope it's an improvement. This was a rough translation of what I said. Start. Issues addressed time, people, or as you could say, Ubers abreast, haha. I tried to Google Ubers and came up with that rather than the Pokemon equivalent. Before we get too distracted, let's move on. People often complain that I don't like Ubers and all the crap associated with that. To an extent, this is true, but I do have reasoning. You see, on PBR, a lot of people use regular teams, whether they're UU, BL or mix, whatever, and they come up against 6 Ubers, and you in that scenario are not going to be all that happy. There are 2 types of Uber user and they're both annoying, each in different ways. A bad Uber user is annoying because the lack of skill and yet the ability to win at the same time potentially. A good Uber user is annoying because you can't beat them, given that they've got better tools for the job. To be fair, this isn't the Uber user's fault. It is more Nintendo's, who didn't create groups so that passes could battle similar passes rather than all the passes online at that point in time. This causes uproar all over YouTube, as you'll have probably heard many other users complain about Ubers and, the equivalent. Ubers against Ubers is perfectly fine and fair, and I don't see why people don't understand this. The key to it is balance. Ubers versus UU is wrong, unless, for example, your friend comes round, maybe your friend Fred comes round to your house, and Fred's crap at Pokemon because he doesn't play it very often, maybe he's not competitive. He can use Ubers if you say yes to it because he's rubbish and he is your friend. I don't get why people think I hate them, and it's the same with the OUs. Balance again is the key. I have never had a problem with OUs versus OUs, and I never ever will. If you don't understand this, please go away or shut up. At the end of the day, subscribers are nice, but I'd rather have a low amount of subscribers and less arseheads at the same time. And speaking of arseheads, sub for subbers. I'm not going to moan about them now, but that will probably be something I'll moan about in the future. Maybe not the near future, but definitely the future because they're pains in the arse. Anyway, I shall speak to you all soon. Ta-ra!